All right, now let's talk about the first alert weather. Outside right now, it's sunny, it's hot, but as you see, skies are a lot clearer than they have been, and the humidity, it's starting to fade. Meteorologist Cutter Martin in the Weather Center to tell us about the stretch of nice weather for the holiday weekend. Cutter?
Yeah, Denise, most good things take a little bit of time to happen. Humidity is starting to drop, but not quite to the really comfortable feeling air just yet. Outside right now at BWI, 86, though that dew point 64, a little lower than it has been the past couple of days. And another little push of drier air is going to be moving in, and kind of along and just ahead of that, change in air mass. We have a couple little showers here in far western Maryland up into far southern portions of Pennsylvania, and we could see a few more on through the afternoon. Very isolated. Most of us just see the mostly sunny to partly cloudy condition, and we warm to near 90 degrees this afternoon, but an isolated shower cannot be ruled out. And then we're dropping that rain chance down to 0 heading into the weekend, a holiday weekend to enjoy. Great weather for plans, though we do have rain in the forecast as we head into next week. Tracking these changes coming up in the complete first alert forecast. Denise.
All right, you could feel the difference. First of all, you could see the sun. That was a nice relief after a couple of rainy days and gray days. But you could also feel that humidity lifting just enough, Cutter, to get hopeful.
And Denise, a reason to have some hope because that humidity will keep dropping through the day today and then again tomorrow. Now, it's still going to be hot. We have orange and red on the map. So a warm summer day, yes, and weekend, but not as humid. And that does make a huge difference. You'll feel it especially in the evenings. I'm going to have that fireworks forecast. It's going to make the difference as to how it feels as we celebrate tomorrow evening here in just a moment. Outside right now, temperatures in the mid to upper 80s, 86 in Annapolis, 88 Westminster, Clinton also 88. So some spots already approaching 90 degrees. Eastern Shore, much the same. Vast majority of the area is dry, though, as we're talking about top of the newscast here, a couple of showers, a little system passing to our north, actually going to pull in some even drier air. But on the leading edge of that system, an isolated shower is possible, and we'll see that potential expand through the state as we get into the afternoon. Forecasting 91 in Baltimore, 89 Bel Air, 89 Clinton, 90 in La Plata. Eastern Shore, about the same, 88 to 90 degrees with a little bit less humidity in the air. So you're already going to start to feel the difference, I think more so through the day tomorrow. Here we are at noon. Forecast radar doing a good job showing that the showers are very spotty in their west. But as we get to the middle of the afternoon, we approach 90 degrees. Isolated shower 3 may quickly sweep on through. Maybe a few rumbles of thunder too, but not a bad day to get outside. Most miss the rain. So even if you're out on the bay today, not a huge hindrance to any of those outdoor plans. Tomorrow morning, a little cooler. Bel Air mid 60s. Baltimore City 68, 64 Hagerstown, McHenry up in the mountains there in the upper 50s to start our Independence Day. So a nice start tomorrow. Southern Maryland maybe still a little muggy. The rest of us, we're noticing that drop in humidity, and especially as we get into the afternoon. Temperature still soaring, lots of sunshine, but a drier heat, kind of a California 86, not a Maryland 86. It's going to be a little less humid tomorrow, with most of us in the mid to upper 80s. Coolest up in northeast Maryland. Frederick 88, 88 Clinton, La Plata also at 88. Eastern Shore much the same, 86, 87, kind of as an average, a little hotter away from the bay, closer to the Delaware state line. Beach forecast for Hobith, Bethany, Ocean City. It's a stunner of a long holiday weekend, no matter which beach you are at. And right now, the rip current risk looks to remain fairly low, even through Saturday and Sunday. Back to Independence Day, though, for the evening plans, watching fireworks. Notice how the temperature really does drop pretty quickly as we approach sunset. Back in the upper 70s to near 80 at 9 p.m. as a lot of the fireworks go off. So that 88, not at fireworks time. That's middle of the afternoon. Saturday, 89 sunshine, Sunday 90, maybe a little bit of moisture riding up the East Coast. Monday into Tuesday, Denise, scattered storm chances back in the forecast.
All right, thank you, Cutter. All right, I'm getting encouraged.
I know it's starting. Humidity will continue to drop. Tomorrow's going to be a stunner, about as nice as you can ask for. Early July in Maryland, right? Highs in the upper 80s. Lows back in the 60s, even in Baltimore City. Cooler, further outlying and away from the bay. We're talking low to mid 60s here. And it's through the weekend. A little bit more humidity Sunday. Lots of sunshine. Monday into Tuesday, though, Denise, tracking more scattered showers.
All right, AC off tonight.